Hello stream, hello VOD frogs. Today I'm doing just as the title suggests, boring VOD slash stream for today. So if you want to skip it, I totally understand. If you're watching all of them or whatever, I totally understand. All I'm doing today is editing on stream, so that tomorrow I can record assets on stream. Now, ideally I was going to have it ready to record assets today, but I kind of got distracted by the fact that I ended up playing a little bit of games with people last night. Which I didn't actually regret because we got up to like some Siege and stuff, which I like never get to do. And I realized again, man, I love Siege. Siege is such a brain game, dude. I love Siege. Though he said more chill stream, so I'm just gonna see my edit window open and I'm gonna be editing today. I don't want to do anything crazy. I don't want to do any. These are all the voice lines that I still have to cut up. This isn't even all of them because Monday I have to record another like 10 minutes probably of voice lines to finish them all, but I will be able to do that Monday. Today, like I said, I want to get it to where tomorrow we're good to plan out assets. Now I have here to here already, and I just need to cut through them. So I want to, for these in the moment parts, which you can see for timeline number 1 for audio, all these things that you're getting highlighted right now, I want to edit through these to make them more concise because these are just the rough cuts. So the beginning piece I want to the end piece I want. So I want to cut up all 4 of these today on stream for the 2 hours they have or so. After stream, I will continue cutting up voice lines and putting them in and then planning out assets and everything. But today, I want to ideally cut up these in the moment bits, put the already from the video taken like moments that I thought I might need for voiceovers, put these as into their rightful places, and if we have the extra time, plan out these first few minutes of assets for what I want to do tomorrow. Like have a rough idea written down. That way tomorrow, I can actually go and record those assets on stream. That'd be ideal. That'd be good. Let's make sure. Can you guys hear this? Wait. No. I should put it into game audio. Let me just make sure you can't. It's not in sound alerts, right? Let me just click play. Now, I don't know a slime farm in my Skyblock world. Yeah, you guys aren't hearing especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously. No, it's in my Discord audio channel for some reason. With not allowing nether mobs. Which makes sense because I have it on low. I'm going to turn it down a little bit lower so you guys can hear me over it. I'm going to turn that down to like -10. I will turn it back up to 5. I have to remember to turn it back up to 5 decibels. That way I can have that for tomorrow. But yes, we're just editing to make sure the audio. Farm. Now the first thing I want to do Discord. Okay. So it's gonna be confusing because hear 2 of me, but I just need to cut moments, and that's all I'm doing. It's just simple plain editing. So it's gonna be a boring stream today again. Boring stream. The thing I want to do is design a slime farm. Now the first thing I want to do is yeah, just to make this more concise. Because I didn't do that before, and I need to, like, yeah. Ideally, like I said, we get up to here all done today on stream. I'm not, like, planning to do, like, a super long stream, crazy, but just a plain 2 hours. After stream, I'll go back cutting up footage and all that. The goal is that tomorrow I can for sure record assets. That's the goal for tomorrow. I want to for sure tomorrow be able to just sit down, record assets, and be all good, be all fine, be good to go. That's the plan. And the only way to do that is to get the moments that I currently have. This beginning part is kind of questionable. Welcome to my hardcore Skyblock world, where by the end of I have to, of course, plan all this out. All this, of course, there's no precut visuals for. Now, the first thing I want to do is design a slime farm. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to design a slime farm. Yeah, basically just editing. Very simple. Just doing simple cuts today. Getting the in the moment stuff more or less more concise is the main goal for today. Now, slime farm. Now, first thing I want to do is design a slime farm. Now, yeah, I just want to get it to where we're good for tomorrow. I don't know why I'm talking. This is going to be like a pretty chill, probably like low talking day, to be honest with you. Sorry, VOD Frogs, but tomorrow we're going to do assets, and that would be more exciting because that's like actually on Minecraft's. But I ideally plan to be able to do that today, but simply for the fact that I spent time with people. Last night, I did not get the editing I wanted done, and that's not like one person. There was like 2 different groups, so I was like hanging out with these people, and then these people were like, "Oh, hey, you do this," and I was like, "Kinda." Then we played a little bit of CS and Siege. And speaking of Siege, again, I just love Siege. It's just so much more of a brain game than like any other shooter. And I love that about Siege. You guys are ready to see some horrible stats? R6 tracker. I just love Siege. It's so much more of a brain game than anything else. Like I love it. Like I said, we played one last night, which is also why, you know, I don't even think it'll load, but I went 11-3 in the one. We played 2 games. I went 5-5 in the first one, and then 11-3 in the other one. And I love Siege, man. I love Siege. We're just like a little 5-stack with like Lou and Sai and Zai's friends. So, but yeah, today we're just like I said, editing up the in the moment moments. That way tomorrow we're good to, and hopefully planning assets out for these first bit. I believe it'll probably be cut down in total to probably like the first 3 minutes in here or 4 minutes. Maybe the first 3 or 4 minutes in here is what this will probably be cut down to. All of this will probably be cut down to. And then I want to plan out all the voiceovers that we can, all the assets we can today. Maybe if we can do any, basically just editing today. Basically just boring editing for these first parts. And then, so because I didn't, you know, have a lot of time last night because I was hanging out with people, which, you know, usually don't. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I did it. I don't know if I should have because I wanted to record assets today. But regardless, I digress. We'll be good no matter what, probably tomorrow to record assets, because tonight I'm just doing what I was doing this morning a little bit, of cutting up the in-the-moment stuff. That way I can get it all concise, and then plan out the assets we need to record. But by the end of today, I will ideally have at least all the way to the first, like, 5-6 minutes done, and just ready for, well, not done, of course, I still put in, like, music and all that, but, like, I'll be ready to just do the assets for tomorrow on stream. And tomorrow we'll start on the actual, in the game, in Minecraft, making the assets, which is going to be fun. I actually really do enjoy the making asset part of the video editing. And regardless, I should probably stop yapping, because that's distracting me from actually editing, which I do need to get done in order to, you know. Basically, just a boring stream today. Again, nothing crazy going on. If you got somewhere else better to be, you go right ahead. Again, it's a very boring day. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm... No. I want to cut this a little shorter. I like my voice lines to be very concise. I don't know. I feel like when I'm on stream, I have to like talk or like, explain what's going on instead of just do. Especially for something like this where it's super boring. Technically, I could have like streamed Limelight or something today, but I was like, I don't want to stop editing, but I'm not ready to do assets, so I'm just gonna start stream while I'm still editing. Exactly, I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock. I want to get this video done. Skyblock. I'm actually excited for this video. This video should turn out to be like 30-40 minutes, which also should means it might do really, really well with the algorithm. I also just am happy to have the last of the Skyblock finally out. And then people like, hey, we'll do a comp video, but like this is the last of the Skyblock. I died in this world months ago. Just other videos that prevented me from uploading it. Again, nothing happening. I need to edit. What am I doing? Shut up me. My brain. Stop. Edit. Skyblock world? Skyblock world? For sure. How exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But at the same time, I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one, first off, I need to, at the same time, find a... For making one, first off, but for sure want this part in. So for making, so for making one, first off, I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one work. So for making, think we might. But the audio doesn't seem too loud for the editing thing. Sorry, why do you suck at Siege? Also, that makes me just want to not play CS now and just play like a game of Siege ranked the night or something like that. Instead of playing like the DMs I've been playing, I kind of want to just play like a ranked game of Siege now. Man, I love Siege. I always forget how much I love Siege until I play a game of Siege. And then I'm like, man, I love this game. It's just so much more of a brain game. Like, my aim was horrible there, but it's like, it's so much more of a brain game than an aim game. Like, it is. You do need to aim good to be good, but like, to even be like decent, right? Like, to be the equivalent you are in Valorant, all you need is brain in Siege to be better than what you are the equivalent for Valorant, which is really nice. Man, I just love Siege, man. It's much more of a brain game. It's like understanding and all that, and I love it. Maybe we can Siege now? No. What? No. Edit. I gotta get editing done. What? What? Okay, let's turn this down quite a bit because that's quite loud. There. Cut. Again, all this is probably gonna be cut down to like 3-4 minutes. It's like what it is right now, 11 minutes. Now that the server plays Siege, not. Oh, it's true. That's true. Why don't you change it from Val Buddies to Zai Buddies or something? That way it's just like your server. Because you don't even use it, like, you use this for everything. You don't just use this for Val. Like, even ahead of, like, quote-unquote, now, like, you're using this for gunfire and shit a lot, too. Why don't you just name it, like, something different? To, like, make it your, because it is your server, like, that's what you use it for. You just use it to hang out with whoever you're hanging out with. It's, like, what anybody uses it for. I don't think people are playing Siege, though. I'm glad people are playing CS over Val, though. Because I do prefer CS over Val. CS is more rewarding. I don't know. It's more... The lag does suck with it a lot more. I don't know. I don't think more. Because it's weird. If it's a consistent ping, it sucks more with CS. But if you're jumping ping, it's a lot better with CS and Val. But, I don't know. They changed it? What did you change? What did you change it to? We hate milk or something? Okay. Alright. Alien. Okay. Well... Alright.
Another mobs spawn.
Siege is good. I don't know. Siege is good, man. We need to all go around ranked. Because, like, we can rank stack. Because, like, you don't lose. Like, Nuggo was talking the other day. Again, you were there when Nuggo was talking the other day, and he was, like, a week ago, and he was like, oh, Siege rank, the new Siege rank sucks. I'm like, no, it's good. You literally lose 4. You have to lose 25 games to lose more than you gain. You have to go 1-25 to end up even on the day. When you're low rank. Like, I'm sure, I also didn't realize, too, like, Nuggo's brother apparently being Diamond 1. That's probably, or I don't know if Diamond 1. He's Diamond. I don't know if he's 1. Diamond 1 would imply, I think 1 is the lowest of Diamond. He might be 5, I don't know. Somewhere in Diamond, right? Diamond is right before Champ. Diamond is right before the top rank. Which is, you know, the equivalent of Valorant, like Radiant. Except there's a lot more, I think, of champs, but... regardless, him having that perspective is probably why he thinks the new system's worse. Because, like, the new system very much does penalize, like, higher up ranks because you lose more. Not more than you gain. Well, it depends on what rank you are. I think it depends on what he is. If he's Diamond 5, he probably is losing more than he's gaining per win. But you should also win a majority of your games. Because you're not, like, playing Smurfs, because there's kind of no reason to Smurf, because you can play with anybody. You're just playing with literally random motherfuckers that are, like, worse as enemies. So, like, you should beat them. You should run, like, easily beat them. Again, you have AM and Brain. You should easily beat them. It'll be fine. But yeah, I don't know. So that might be why it's perspective though, because you know his brother is higher rank, which is it's a lot worse for higher ranks. Although it's just a nice system. I don't know. I like that you can play anybody. It makes it nice. In my opinion, it makes it nice. It kind of sucks for like. It makes it more casual, I'll say. It makes ranked less of like, hey. Do we want to play and try to gain or lose elo, and more like, hey, we're just playing. It's like CS competitive, right? Like Premier is the new competitive, but it's like CS competitive. You queue it up, you're not caring if you gain or lose. Like it isn't. It isn't, you know. Like it's just you're playing CS, you're clicking competitive. That's like the equivalent now with the new Val ranked. Whereas the old one was more like now Valorant ranked, where it's like. You're playing to win or lose. You're playing people that should be near your skill group unless they're Smurf, which there was a decent amount of them. Not like a whole lot, but I don't really know actually. I don't know with old system. Old system I was playing a lot higher lobbies, so we really didn't see a lot of, like any Smurfs. Unless it was like a Smurf for the sake of hitting champ on the account. In which case, like I would play those players for the most part normally. Regardless. And that's also on console, so my main issues was like, you know, strike packs and keyboard and mouse. Mainly strike packs. I guys were, oh my god, they're annoying. But regardless, it's more like old Val ranked, where it's like you're playing people that are equal rank. It's like normal rank system, where it's like it is ranked. Whereas new Siege ranked is like CS competitive. You do not care. You just click Q. Like if you're playing, you're clicking Q on rank. That's like what it more is, which I like. It's more casual. It's more like you're playing, like rank, see how good you are. Who cares? You don't lose, you don't gain. You just play. Just play and have fun. Spawn. But I think we might be able to make one work. So I like it. I don't know. I like it. Mobs spawn. Regardless, let's get back to editing. Enough yammering. Especially, is it still? Did he actually change the name of that? He did. He didn't change it back. Okay, well, it's just that's playing Roblox right now. He's probably trying to get that golden mobster. Just a grind of 100k. That's especially if the overworld is bugged like my. I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world. Also, Mel, if you actually are still here somehow, as you can see, as I've been saying, my editing is very simple. I'm not, of course, doing anything yet, but it's like literally just cuts. Like, I don't do anything special, really. No? Oh, you're not playing... No and what? You're not playing Roblox? I thought you were playing Roblox. Okay. Especially if the overworld is bugged like so my nether was previously. As you can see, Mel, if you're here, it's very simple, as I've been saying. I mean, I did lie to you. It's all I do. I don't do anything crazy. All these should be the moments from here. Are these all actually cut down, and then I can just go through and make it visually more appealing? I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world. Let's listen to the whole thing, see sense. But it's like very good sites, so I cut out a lot of like now the first thing I want to do is design a slime farm. Now I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one, first off, yep, that's good. And then I pair it with right here. First so that's all good. So good so far. Yeah. Need to find a spot. And then, of course, I have to go through back and make it more visually appealing, aka make it to where it's not, for example, like right here, let's look at, where it's not just chop, I think we might be able to make one work. Chop, 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 you know. Make it more smooth, more visually. Of course, no black screens on here for me tabbing out. I need to... And very boring day though. Maybe I get all these cut up at least. And then tomorrow we'll be doing asset stuff, which is like, whoa, yippee. Woohoo. Again, the video should be at least like 30-40 minutes. I need to find a spot that I think would work, because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough away, but still nearby. That would be good. -113 and negative, still nearby. That would be good. Find a spot that I think would work, because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough away, but still need to design one. So I want. We need to design one. Oh, you suck at Roblox. I said it. I carried in that endless with my amazing powers. To find a spot. First off, I need to find a spot. That sounds like a cut. So let me just try to smoothen that out a little bit. That one sounds very choppy. Let's try to smooth that out. Need to. Maybe I can make it smoothen out by just expanding this out. Hold on, let me just scroll out and then give me more space to spread out the two. Okay, that just made me cut it back to the exact same it was. Okay, cool. First off, I need to one. First off, we're making one. First off, be able to make one work. I'm trying to make this like I make the voiceovers where it's like very, very much like word to word, word to word. I think we might be able to make one work. So we're making one. First off, we're making one. That's just what I like. I like it, no gaps. Man, that's how it sounds. I can keep gaps. Like, no one's gonna care if I take up 13 milliseconds of their time. One first. It's not 13. It's like 130, which is like literally a pro reaction time. So I'm in. Is it a pro reaction time? I think like 120 minus is pro. For most pro. I guess it depends on who you are. I guess. One first. No, I'm gonna keep that in. First off, I need to find a. Was it now more? Is that up a little bit? People can do in that time? I mean, I don't know. They could like blink. They could like blink in that time. I don't. They could blink. That's something. I don't think I need to find a spot that I think would work because we need to design one. We would do a lot, and I think like at least blink once, maybe twice. We need to design one. So I want one like far enough away, but still nearby. I don't know. I just like very concise. I like very short and concise. What I like. Not a lot of random filler. I hate filler. Far enough away, but still nearby. That would. My audio is messing up because my headphones are kind of messed up. Nearby. That would be nearby. Also, that might be what I was hearing people on the right in Siege yesterday's side too. I always forget my left earphone cuts out. I know, milk moment, but it's like the connection. It's not like the headset. Like it's not just doesn't work. It's like the connection. Like you know where your cord plugs into your computer. It's like if I turn the actual like plug-in spot, plugged in the computer a little bit, it changes how the audio in my left ear works. So like, if I have the wire like turned in a certain way, it just like cuts out the left ear. Most of the left ear. I can hear like faintly, but like most of my audio is all on my right. So I have to like adjust it. And I think it's like either the cord itself or like the connection to it. I don't think it's the actual headset. Because again, the headset still works, but maybe like when the cord is different. So I think it's either the cord or the connection to the computer. And I'm more worried that it's a connection to the computer, not the headset. I would have to test this on like my old computer to find out. And I'm worried about that because this computer is amazing. It's great. But the power button that's just a little bit above that on the computer already doesn't work. I have an external power button. So like that already doesn't work. And that's only like one, two, like 2.5 inches away from the plug-in thing, right? I'd say it's probably 2.5, probably 2.5, maybe 2 inches, like 2.5 inches. So it's like really, really close, right? Like a tiny gap on the wiring. So like, I'm worried that it's like the actual thing. Hopefully it isn't. Although if it's also the headset, that means I have to buy a new headset. But like $60 is a lot better than rewiring a headphone input for a computer. Maybe. Actually, it might be cheaper to do the other one. I don't know. I actually don't know. It might actually be cheaper to do the rewiring. More time consuming though. Instead of just, oh, buy headset, plug in solution. Yippee. You know? No? Okay, back that. Enough of distraction. Good. Still nearby? That would be good. Actually, might want that extra a little bit. Good. -1. So the sun's then. Good. -1. Good. Good. -1. Good. Right there. Good. -1. Good. Negative would be good. -130 nearby. That would be good. -113 and -50. So like -112, -50. 112, -50. Oh no, yeah, that's too close. Wait. I mean, it would be out this way. I could do that. Again, we're gonna be cutting off a lot of the actual gaps. We're gonna be We're gonna be cutting off a lot of the raw footage right now. As you can see, we're cutting off like from this segment, I have to do another cut, so like 20 seconds. And then, of course, I have to go down, and then, of course, I have to edit all of this. Like, all of this, for example, is just for that. And then, like, this one, especially, all of this all the way out to 10 minutes is just for this thing right here at 6 minutes. So, we're going to be cutting off a lot of this. But hopefully tomorrow we'll have ready and, like, all planned out, and I can do at least, like, 6 minutes of the assets, including the intro, which is always a big chunk of assets, as you can see right here. 45 seconds, no anything to put here at all. So, I mean, it would be out this way. I could do that. Out this way. I could do that. It'd be out this way. I could do that. I think I want to prefer that as like raw. It's better to be raw right there. Speaking of raw natural talent, Revelation, the team that I was saying would probably, speaking of Siege, by the way, also the team that I said was probably gonna be was my favorite going in and would probably win the whole thing, like my favorite to win the whole thing, being Mr. B's team. That team right now in the grand finals of NACL, winner of that tournament gets a guaranteed pro spot. Second place likely gets picked up by Luminosity Gaming, unless the first place gets picked up by Luminosity Gaming, in which case I hope Ubisoft doesn't pull a Ubisoft, which, honestly, 50-50, take a coin flip on that, but hopefully Ubisoft doesn't pull Ubisoft if they do that, and the second place from that event gets the last tier 1 spot for NAL, instead of being like, nope, 9 teams, sorry, 9 teams, and would they, which, well, I mean, yeah, hopefully not. Because, I mean, they're already planning to do it like a team without an org in the league that will probably get an org, like probably will have an org sign up, but, like, they'll be in. So, like, I hope they don't pull Ubisoft, but we'll see. This is what they do with esports a lot. I could do that. That's what they do a lot. So we'll see, honestly. Again, it's kind of a coin flip. Maybe they do that, maybe they don't. Regardless, their opponent will either be Revelation, which is another team full of raw talent. Mr. B seems to clarify, like I said, is Mr. B being like, oh, hey, you, random tier 3 kid, you're nasty, you're on my team now. And then they're like, okay, Mr. B. And then they team. It's like, oh. To be fair, I can't really say that. The only, like, tier 3 kid, I guess you could say, is maybe, like, Mike W. or like, Resisted. Because you can't say Kuro is. Because Kuro won Element 2, so the second Challenger League event, since the new Element series, the second Tier 2 event ever ran, Kuro won. Like a year ago now, Kuro won. Asian, also in the team, was, and these two are the worst that I'm mentioning first, to clarify. Asian also has been in Pro League. And that's how they first say the name, Asian, A-Z-I-A-N. But they've also been in Pro League. And then the other two, Mike W. and Resisted. Tier 2 for a while. Resisted's played for, he's more or less Tier 3, but he's played for a little while now with Jachenko on like Tier 2/Tier 3. I think he's played a Tier 2 event. Mike W. SSG Academy kind of substitute. I think he played with them for a little bit on like, you know, Tier 2 as well, so. But it was like, oh, these kids are good. I'm playing with them. No one wants them, but I want them. Resisted was more like, or no, Resisted, Recited is the tag. He more or less went to Jachenko, said, you're good, come with me. And then he took them to his new team, and now they're nasty. The team they beat was Forsaken to get there, and Forsaken is literally like an all-expert attack stack. I mean, it's like BGL, who also won Element 2 with Kiro on his team. It's Gasher, played for TSM literally the year after they won the World Championship. So, I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, that's... what others? Hat literally just got 6 at SI. I mean, literally just got 6 at the biggest Siege event of the, like, the big Siege event. So, I mean, alright. Who else? You got... Who else on that team? I think it's Kento and Kool-Aid, both of which have been Tier 1 for Parabellum. I think. Kento and Kool-Aid. I'm pretty sure it's Kento and Kool-Aid. I don't keep those ones in mind because I keep the other 3 in mind. It's like these 3 are genuinely pretty good. The other 3, I'm like... I'm not high on Kool-Aid. Kento, I think, is consistently underwhelming. Kool-Aid's actually pretty good if you look at him, but I personally am like... it's not him or anything. It's like, I look at his gameplay and I'm just like... I don't know. Right? Like, it's like... Let's put this in, like, Valorant or CS equivalent. It's like the player who, like, gets a lot of kills but doesn't have high ADR. Like, they're getting the kills, but they're not doing a lot for those kills, you know? And I don't know if that's necessarily true. It just feels like that when you watch him play. And Kool-Aid's not a bad player by any means, but it just seems like that to me. So I'm like, personally in my head, I always think, like, if I was on these teams and I made Pro League, what would I do straight away? And personally, if I was Forsaken, I don't think I'd do a roster change. If I'm like Revelation team, I'm like high on, and that is in the finals right now. Personally, I'm like, Asian, you're gone, man. Like, you suck. Personally, I'm like, you're gone. We're going to Forsaken probably, and we're like Gasher. Maybe not Gasher. Gasher might be a bad one. Maybe you'd go for... I mean, I don't know. The three ones that are good are like BGL is alright. Hat and Gasher are good, in my opinion. So it's like, personally though, I do, if I am that team, I maybe drop Kiro, definitely drop Asian, and I try to get like Gasher, and because I can just mix roles around with how that team is built up. You can easily mix roles around. But I try to get Gasher to just play like hard support, because he's really good at hard support, and he's really nasty. And he can like switch around like Mike W to play more flex, because he can definitely do it as Mike W. He's good. There's a W in the name for the reason. Well, personally, you know, I always think of like, if I'm this team and I make Pro League, am I confident we're going to do anything? Or am I sitting down with my team and am I saying, hey, we need to not necessarily do roster changes, but we need to trial players in everybody's roles to see if we can make the best team possible with this core three of this team, whatever the core three is, decided on in the end. We need to make sure at least the three of us that for sure go to Pro League, maybe all of us go to Pro League, maybe we just let's say this team. But like, we need to at least trial players from tier 2 to try to make the best team we can to compete in tier 1. That's just my thought process. It's always consolidate, right? My thought process, no matter what, is always consolidate with the teams right below you. Get the best pieces from the teams right below you to make a force that's actually capable of being better than it was going into the situation. That's my thoughts, right? Like, if you can keep the core 3, instead of being all horrible, all 5 of you playing horrible in Pro League, would it be better to drop 2 players, have the best 3 go into Pro League with a good chance with 2 pretty good players? Probably. And that's just like my perspective on it, right? It's not necessarily like you definitely earned the tier 1 spot, right? But my perspective is, I'm in that team, I'm like, hey, let's trial everybody, myself included, to see if we can make the best team possible going into tier 1. So the core of my roster, my boys that I enjoy playing with, they can go up to Pro League with their best chance of doing good in Pro League. I don't want them to go to Pro League, play on a horrible team, and because that they don't look good, and then because that they're back down to tier 2. I want them to stay in tier 1. These are my boys. I want them to like have a pro career if we're going to pro. Or if they're going to pro and I'm not, I want them to have a successful pro career. And worst case, if the team's bad, you just revert back, you know? That's like the actual like real thing. You test out in scrims, you think that, hey, these trials are worth it, you make the change. You go to tier 1, you think, this ain't working out. You can always go back to people you have like experience and chemistry with, that you won tier 2 with, that you know already is like tier 1 caliber because they earned the spot. So like you can already do. That's my thoughts on it though. That's the way I would personally do it. So I built all the way. The way some do it, and I think more people should do it. To be honest with you, it's smart. Again, always consolidate. Like, if you can become even better than you are going into a situation where you need to be better than you are, you might as well do it. Don't wait to find out and have yourself hurt just to have yourself hurt. That's dumb. That's stupid. Make the changes you know you can make now to help yourself later in the long run. Do it. I'm saying that while I'm sitting here not editing when I need to edit in order to tomorrow actually shut up me.
Do that. So I built all the way out to the double slime chunk and built a way to that. So I built all the way out. I could do that. So I built.
Let's turn that down a little bit. A little loud.
So I built. 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 So I.
I also need to revive. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let me just real quick. Real quick. Do it again. Yes. Sure.
So I built.
That's better, I think.
I could do that. So I built all the way out to the double.
No, that's too quiet with the thing. Maybe get rid of the audio cut in.
So I built. So I built. So I built. So I built. So I built all the way out to the double. So I built all the. So I built all the way out to the double slime chunk.
Yeah, that's a better thing. Wait.
So I built all.
Alright, now let's actually get the in the moment stuff flowing nicely. So this is all the in the moment for the first bit. I need to now smooth it out.
Now the first thing I want to do,
which I can just easily do by just going all the way over here and just boom, unlink it.
so none of the audio is synced up with the audio. None of the video is synced with the
design
audio.
a slime farm. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But
So, but is the point?
previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But is design a slime farm. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime
I think I want to do this.
farm. Now, the first thing I
don't
want
wanna
to
do
do
black screen.
is design a slime farm. Now, I don't know how
Let me see if this would be better.
farm. Now, the first thing I want to do is design a slime farm. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one, first off,
Let's spread this out.
mobs to spawn. But I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one, first off, I need to
Not that one, let's link to this one. Boom, and then that's linked already.
For making one, first off, I need to find a spot that I think would work because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough.
Then right here, I can actually smooth this out by just extending this.
First off, I need
Let's unlink that again. I need to turn that even down even more.
work. So for making one,
And there, we'll relink that.
first off, I need to find a spot that I think would work because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough away but still nearby. That would be good. -1 still nearby. That would be good.
Right, let's delete. Boom. I'm just smoothing this out, like I said, so it'll be visually more appealing instead of very jagged cut.
Still
Yeah, it's just simple
nearby.
like-
That would be good.
I don't even do a lot of like
-113
J or L
to
cuts
-50,
because
so
those
like
only
-112,
kind of work.
-50.
They work with
I
like
mean, it-
tables and chef, not really like this, but
-50, so like 50, so like 50. So like -112, -113 and -113 and -50. So like -50, so like
do that, and then I can move this back to make a...
-113 and -50. So like
Yeah, that's anything better.
-113 and -50.
And then of course I need to visually zoom
like
in and everything
-112,
there.
-50. I mean, it would be out this way. I could do that. So I 112, -50. I mean, it would be out this way. I could do that. So I
See, as you can see though, the whole point of that is just to make it a lot more smoother instead of
starts out with a creative version of my Skyblock
That's very
world,
jarring.
planning out a slime farm. Now, the first thing I want to do
That's very, very
is
jarring.
design a slime farm. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to get a slime farm in my Skyblock world, especially if the overworld is bugged like my nether was previously with not allowing nether mobs to spawn. But I think we might be able to make one work. So for making one, first off, I need to find a spot that I think would work because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough away but still nearby. That would be good. -113.
As you can see, though, it's a lot
so like
more
-112, -50.
focus
I mean, it would
instead
be
of
out this
less.
way.
Chop,
I
chop, chop,
could
chop,
do
chop, chop,
that.
chop.
So I built
Less jarring. Now though, I
First
do
thing
need
I
to zoom in some stuff.
So for making one,
This right here, I need to zoom in, and then I can use the same zoom in parameters for everything else. Put over. Nope, that's down and up. I do need to move it up quite a bit. Good news, Lava started uploading the
interview stuff. Not mine yet, but when it is, we will probably give that a look. I don't know if they're uploading the interviews yet. They haven't uploaded any videos yet. It's just moments from what happened when they were doing the interviews. So none of the interviews are like out yet.
But they are starting on it, is my main point. Soonish we might have to look at that and see our moment. See our interview. See how they edited it to make it less garbage than how it actually was, because I am horrible at being entertaining. That looks mostly good. I just gotta make sure it looks more even, because I have no actual measure or anything. 940 is probably good, because this is too much. 940 is probably... Yeah, it's probably good. Now let's look at it.
Would work. So for making one, first off, I need to find a spot that I think would work, because we need to design one. So I want...
Got it. Let's recopy. So 175, 764, 764 by 940, just down 20.
Spot that I think would work, because we need to design one. So I want one like far enough away, but still...
So 940, 175, and then this, oh my god, 175, delete 175, there we go. And this was 764, is that correct, or is that correct? Yes, okay.
113 and negative nearby, that would be good. Negative 113 and negative 50, so like negative 112, negative 50. I mean, it would be out this way.
Yep, and there you go. Making it a lot more smooth and
I can
visually
do
concise.
that. So I built all the way out to the double slime chunk and built a wooden ring around them before filling the
I
entire
think I'm gonna
thing
wait
in
to
with
do
cobblestone.
any
I mean, now just have...
these voiceover bits. That way I can edit up the moment stuff first, and then we can work on the voiceover stuff. Because I want to at least get these done, because these also help for figuring out like timings and planning assets and all that. So far, though, we got almost 2 minutes of the video done. Whoa. Not really done, but like, you know, planned out, and then I can just plan the asset. And whoa, and then tomorrow we have at least 2 minutes we can go through for asset making, which is awesome, I think. Maybe.
We're actually testing the slime chunk out. Pick. Rate. Pick. Rate. Rate. Chunk out. Pick. Out. Chunk out. Pick. Chunk out. Pick. Chunk out. Pick. Slime chunk out. Pick. Slime chunk out. Pick. Slime chunk out. Pick. Pick. Rate. What tick rate? 99999. What tick rate? 9. 9999. Rate 9999. Right, there we are. Now, rate 9999. Right, there we are. 9999. Right, there we are. Look out. Pick rate 9999. Now, let's see if any. Now.
Also, warning, a lot of this in the moment stuff, my voice overing sounds awful, like in the moment. Like I recorded the moment very bad in these because he's also back in like November, December. Well, it depends on when. This is early, so this is probably like November.
Oh.
This one specifically, I think later on it's January, December.
Let's see if any slimes. Let's see if any slimes are able to spawn on here. So far, I'm slimes are able to spawn on here. So far, I'm able to spawn on here. Spawn on here. Spawn on here. So far, I'm slimes are able to spawn on here. So far, I'm seeing a lot of mobs, but none of which being slimes. Maybe if it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing. Mobs, but none of which being a lot of mobs, but none of which being slimes. Slimes. Maybe. Maybe if it was daytime. Slime. None of which being slime. A lot of mobs, but none of which being slime. But none of which being slimes. Maybe if it was daytime. But none of which being slimes. Maybe if it was daytime. Maybe. Slimes. Maybe if it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing.
I blame Zai. Don't know what for, but I blame Zai.
Daytime, it would spawn one.
For me, I guess I do blame
If it
Zai.
was daytime, it would spawn one.
For me not getting anything done, because he was like Siege, and I was like... Or he said Roblox, and I was like, no. Yeah. He peer pressured me too much, man. He didn't reply back after I said no in the first 2 seconds, so then I had to say yeah, you know? It's all Zai's fault. He didn't reply right away after I said no to Roblox, so then I was like, I gotta say yes now. I mean, I don't want to, though, to be honest with you. And then I led the Val, not Val, the Siege and CS, and oh
Nothing.
my.
Huh. Nothing.
Distracted by the Siege, but it was Siege, and I love Siege.
Yeah, 10% chance. Y level below 40, that's a big thing. So that, it might work, it might just be the Y level. So that... Y level below 40, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. So that, it might work, it might just be... So that, it might... It's a big thing. It might work. Y level below 40, that's a big thing. It might work, it might just be the Y level. Yeah, 10% chance. Huh. Good spawn one? Nothing. Spawn one? No. It would spawn one. It would spawn one. Nothing. On one. Nothing. 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 Huh. Nothing. Huh. Huh. Y level below. Y level below. Y level.
Let's not visually make this all work.
Rate 9999. Now. Out. Pick rate 9999. Now, let's see if any slimes are able to spawn on here. So far, I'm seeing a lot of slimes that are able to spawn on here. So far. Pick the slime chunk out. Pick rate 9999. Now, let's see if any slimes are able to spawn on here. So far, I'm seeing a lot of mobs, but none of which being slimes. Maybe slimes. Maybe being slimes. Being slimes. Maybe if it was none of which.
Link, and then cut to that to sync the
Which being slimes. Maybe if it was daytime, it would spawn one. Spawn one. Times. Maybe if it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing. Spawn one. Nothing. Huh. Why? If it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing. Huh. Spawn one. It would spawn one. Nothing. Huh. One. Nothing. Huh. If it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing. Huh. Y level. It would spawn one. Nothing. Y level below 4. Nothing. Nothing. Y level below 4
That's less jarring. Do that probably.
times. Maybe if it was daytime, it would spawn one. Nothing. Y level below 40. That's a big thing. It might work. It might just. It might. It might
This one I need to unlink. That way I can boom.
work. It might.
There you go. And now I just need to smoothen it out. And that is also another 30 seconds or so cut as expected. Because again, I'm cutting down the raw
Pick
to be more.
Rate 9999. Now, Y level below 40. That's a big thing. It might work. It might 40. That's a big thing. It might work. It might.
Actually, should this syncs up with the it should. This was the end originally, so. And then this, I need to zoom in a lot.
That's all we're doing today. Just boring. This is what editing is. I mean, I don't know. Except what's lastly happening usually. Again, assets will be fun though. I do like doing assets. They're very fun. Very creatively free. You get to choose what I want to put in and what I want to not do and what I want to do. Really fun. Maybe more than that. That's probably about even. Yeah, good enough. And then right here, I need to adjust this to be fairly even. So it's about a thumb length. That is way further than a thumb length on the right, though. A little bit more. Let's do a little more as well. That seems a little too left-centered now, though. Or too right-centered. It's almost to there, my thumb versus... More left is what it looks like to me. That seems... It seems good to me. But is that centered? I'll never know. And neither will you. Y level... I guess you will if you measure it, but... I'm trying to measure it using the natural grooves on my thumb. In which case, assuming the grooves of my thumb are even, that means I need more left. Let's push it down. That's about even. That looks good to me. Y level below 40, that's a big thing. It might work, it might just be the Y level. Alright, and then we're able to push all this up against it, and then, yep. Push all this back, pull all that back, boom, to basically right there, but a little more. Level. So I moved level. So I moved level. So cool, and then we're now on this bit, which is very long, as you can tell. 2 more to go through today, and then we're good to cut up the actual days, for example, to condense it down into just over the voiceovers. But yeah, this will probably be in total length, like 3-4 minute of actual, maybe 5, I don't know. And this will probably be the 3 right here with this giant honk, but I don't know. But I'm gonna do that real quick, is I'm gonna go grab water, and then I'll be back, because hydration is pretty important, and I kind of have not had a lot today. So I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle because it's currently empty, and then I will be right back to continue on the editing. That way tomorrow we can start on the asset recording, and we'll have at least 3 to 4 minutes that I can go through here and get all the assets for, especially like this giant chunk right here, identified, and I can go through by tomorrow's stream that I can go through and do. Also ideally more than this though. Ideally we get, I don't know, at least like a fourth. At least ideally it takes only at most 4 days to do all the assets. We'll see though. We'll see, probably. Which means I need it to be at probably 10 minutes tomorrow for moments and get assets for. That's just like on stream. Of course, to get it all cut up and all done and ready. Then I can just get assets even if on my own free time. But I just want to do more asset getting on stream. I have more time spending on editing. Because, well, I have a lot of editing. As you can probably tell by me doing this. As you can see, this little tiny bit over here is more concise, and even if it's not fully concise. And all of this still needs trimmed way down. And you can tell because this all looks like one giant chunk until you zoom in. And then it's cut. It's like, ah, okay. That makes sense. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm gonna get water. I'll be quick. And I'm back with water.
I mean, tasters.
Let's get back to editing. Still got a lot to do.
But video up sometime in the future, which is awesome. That's cool. And then tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate. But if I did, it would not make a difference because it's only 10% chance. Oh, there we go. And now with this, I would want. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate. But if I did, it would not. And now with this, I would want to torch it up. Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around on it. So what would I do with this? I think slimes, I'm pretty sure. Go time, set, day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had iron, set,
day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had...
It's already working. I don't even need to up the decorate.
Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around on it.
I mean, to use that to make it
So
work.
what would I do with this? I think slimes, I'm pretty sure. Go time. Torching for now. I'm pretty sure. I think slimes. So what would I do?
Right, and then make this more concise. So boom, da, boom, and then how's that look?
Tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the decorate.
So what would I do with this? I think slimes.
Tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the decorate.
So what would I do with this? I think slimes. I'm pretty sure if I had iron blocks and or I could just look up golem. That works too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I did if I had iron, pretty sure if that works too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence.
Only line up concisely either though.
I don't even need to up the decorate. But if I did
Skip fence. That works too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence. I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, then the slimes, which I know it spawn slimes now, so I can get slime spawn eggs. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah, they do. And that's how you make like a slime farm, at least the way I know of. Now, what I also know of is, whoa, calm down, that was not intended. What I also know is I can use the fact that they go towards iron golems paired with, say, around here hoppers to not even have to focus on it or do anything with it at all.
Why is there no audio?
Quite a few different
Oh, it just cut out.
do anything with it at all.
so using the fact
Paired with, say, around here hoppers. What I also know is I can use the fact what I also know of is, whoa, it's the way I know of. The way I know of.
What did I just do? Actually, I just hit this button. Like a button to go out to your full time. I always forget about that. I always accidentally hit it. Sometimes we'll hit backspace. It's the little thing right between backspace and enter.
And that's how you make like a slime farm, at least the way I know of. What I also know.
So how do I make this like concise to transition from this?
it's
to
already
there?
working. I don't even need to up the decorate. But if I did,
Better results.
and then tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the decorate. But if I did,
And now with this, I would want to torch it up. That's for now. So what would I... Not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had iron blocks and or I could just look up golem. That works too. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence. I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, then the slimes, which I know it spawn slimes now, so I can get slime spawn eggs. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah, they do. Then slime spawn eggs. I'm pretty sure.
Haircut.
I'm pretty sure slime.
Yep.
Fence. I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, I'm pretty sure slime. I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence, I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, skip fence, golem did. I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence, I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah.
Doesn't work at all.
A golem. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? I'm pretty sure that if I had a golem, I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right?
Kind of works.
Yeah.
It's already worked.
Torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had iron. A golem. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Now with this, I would want to torch it up. Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around on it. So what would I do with this? I think slimes, I'm pretty sure. Go time. Set. Pretty sure slimes. I think slimes. What would I do with this? I think slimes. I'm pretty sure slimes will go. Slimes. Do with this? I think slimes. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Do with this?
So I don't need this.
So what would I do with this? I'm pretty sure slimes.
I don't know how to transition.
It's already working. I don't even need to up the decorate. But if I did,
And now with this, I would want to torch it up. So time set day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had iron blocks, a golem, I'm pretty sure slimes will set day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure if I had iron blocks and a, or I could just look up golem. That works too. I'm pretty sure if I did skip fence, a golem, I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? You know of. What else? Slimes will go towards golems, right?
How do I just connect this to anything here?
Go time set day. Let's and now with this, I would want to torch it up. Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around on it. So what would I do? I'm pretty sure on it. So what would I do with this? I think slimes. I'm pretty sure. Go time set Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now.
I have to put that in order to like concise it, because I might be able to make it more concise if I do. Like,
Sure. Go time. Set. Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. Go time. Day. Let's actually set. Day. Let's.
I'm pretty sure getting more concise if I just cut that out.
Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll. And now with this, I would want to torch it up. Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around.
That's the only way I like can explain me designing. Is it's the only time I say design at all.
Tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around. Go time. Set. Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. Do with this. I'm pretty sure if I had iron, a golem, I'm pretty sure slimes will go. Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah.
I mean, it
They
works
do.
the best, but it's not very concise.
And that's how you-
At all. I don't like. Very like choppy feeling.
Make like a slime.
Tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around. Go time. Set. Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah. They do.
It's not insanely choppy.
And
though,
that's
but
how you
it's
make
pretty
like
bad.
a slime farm. At least the way I know of. What I also know is I can use the fact that they go towards iron golems paired with, say, around here hoppers to not even have to focus on it or do anything with it at all. Using the fact that with it at all. So using the fact that
Cool. Let's make this concise, more smooth.
I'll torch it up fully. And
Tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
let's for now torch it up fully.
Working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
Let's for now
Need up the tick rate.
let's for now
Need up the tick rate. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
let's for now torch it up.
Up the tick rate.
Let's
Up the tick rate.
let's for now
Tick rate.
let's
Rate. Rate.
let's for now
Up the tick rate. Up the tick rate.
let's
Up the tick rate.
let's
Up the tick rate. And then tick rate. It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around. Go top and something around. Something around. Something around. Go time. Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around. Go time.
I feel like the recordings now are so much better for conciseness, because even later in this, they're a lot more concise with like my talking and my verbiage, paying attention to like how I'm saying, not really how I'm saying things, but like how I'm conveying what I'm saying. And people can actually understand what I'm saying instead of just me like more mumbling to myself, which is kind of how these were back months ago before I was really used to streaming
Let's
while
for now
making
torch it up
video
fully, and then I'll
recordings.
design something around.
Bro, I was used to
Let's for
stream
now
more
torch it up
videos.
fully, and then I'll design something around. Go time. Go time. Round. Go time. Round. Go. Round. On it. Then I'll design something around. Go around. Go time. Set. Day. Let's actually not. Around. Set. Day. And around. Set. 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 Day.
Yeah, after get all this cut up, we're good to get the in the moment stuff on place. Again, we're just streaming for 2 hours doing this. I know it's a super boring stream today, but I need to get, it's either that or I play like Limelight or something for today when it's like I could be making progress that I need to do that I should have done like last night anyways, but I need to do regardless in order to get the video done and get it to where we can record assets tomorrow on stream.
Day. Let's.
The recording assets should be fun though, because I can actually build things like visual illustrations of how the sweeper works and cool things like that.
Round. Set. Day. Let's actually not. Round. Set. Day. Let's actually not worry about the torching for now. Not worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Don't worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Don't worry about the torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah. 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 They do.
As you can tell though, I'm starting to actually focus and get stuff done. I want to ideally get all of these cut up. I have one more. Yep, one more to cut up after this. And then I'm good to plan out the in the moment stuff.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I have to close my eyes sometimes too to listen to
They
see
do.
sounds.
Yeah, they do. 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 Yeah, they do.
Cause that doesn't sound that bad with your like. It was all
Do.
smooth.
Do. And that's how you make. And that's how you make. Yeah.
And specifically at the beginning here, we'll be making a lot of like slime farm designs. Kind of fun.
Do. And that's how you 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 do. And that's how they do. And that's how. Yeah, they do. And that's how. Yeah, they do. And that's how you make like a slime. Yeah, they do. And that's how you do. And they do. And do.
Or they even jump, though it's not.
And that's how they do. And that's how they do. And that's yeah, they do. And that's how you make like a slime farm. At least the way I know of. Slime farm. At least the slime farm. Slime farm. At least- at least. And that's how you make like a slime farm. At least the way you make like a slime farm. At least the way I know of a slime farm. Slime farm. At least the way I know of. The way I know of. Way I know of. What else I know of. The way I know of. What else? The way I know of. What I also know. The way I know of. What I also know is. What I also know is I can. What I also know is What I also know is. What I also know is I can use the fact that they go towards iron golems.
It's still named that. Okay, well. Why did it change to... Yeah, that is true. That is they do. What's an L? What? Epic is a roasted pig though, they're right. They're so right on that. How's is right on that one? How's is right on that one? They're so true on that.
Epic would be delicious, dude. A lot of Pokemon would be delicious. Like imagine like a fried Torchic. Ooh. A Torchic nugget, if you will. Ooh. Yummy, dude. I think that would be delicious. So they're so hard to catch. They're busy eating them all.
It's gonna be hard to catch. It'd be like a lot of them, to be honest. You could just like with a normal chick, you just walk up and grab them.
That they
Pretty
go
dumb.
towards iron golems. Paired with the fact that they go towards iron golems. Paired with they around it. They golems paired with they around here hoppers to not even have
Oh, CG. CG said no. Yeah, I'm just thinking about CG again. Thinking about CG Sports. Actually, speaking of CG Sports, let me instead of working on editing, which I don't have like any viewers anyways, because I'd be kind of surprised. I want to check real quick the stand to see what was 7 meter. Well, first straight pod measure. Right, they 3-0'd are now in Whooper bracket final against Surge, which should be a hard game. And then Toronto and Boston is currently. How is it? Honestly, Boston loses, that's mad embarrassing. Like, I get the other teams losing because the other teams just suck, but if they lose this, that's embarrassing. Like, they have a substitute, bro. I was thinking against Mercules, but I mean, Beans is good. Right? Like, I don't. Beans is good. Like, that's all I can say. I've thought that for a while. I thought Nasty's better, and I still agree with that, but.
He's been the clutch guy for Boston. He's definitely awoken in this series.
I guess it's about S&D. I definitely think Beans over Nasty. Beans is insane at S&D. He's unreal at S&D. Doesn't matter. Let me check also. I really want to check Liam. Really quick, I want to check Siege. Thanks for watching. Is me JJ Co 1? I mean, they're playing the Unks, so I mean, I can't imagine.
For a lot of long range.
Imagine they did lose the Shoobs though, but they just beat M80s.
Fast, maybe
That's a team that should be way better than the Unks. They shouldn't lose to Big Matt. There ain't no way they lose to Big Matt.
Site is a site man advantage too. So
Although it was a lot closer than expected, which means they're probably going to lose to Forsaken, but you never know. That's what the team missed for being when them want to face the finals is JJ and Co, which I think it's mainly just because both teams probably will end up being pro, regardless. Because LG has not announced anything with their potential team, which means the team that gets second will probably get the NAL spot, and the first or the second will get the LG spot. I guess the other way around. The one team, one of those two will probably get the LG spot, and the other one will just get like the promotion. It looks like it was a 7-4 last 7-4 both maps, which means a lot closer than expected. But yeah, Snake did it really good too. Snake has also played with Gasher on TSM, also a good player. Also should be tier 1.
Also, it's surprising how good TSM was at like picking up players from tier 2. Like, I mean, like, you're good enough to be tier 1. Like, they were right on like both of their pickups. Of course, they didn't stay with that roster because TSM eventually like became horrible and then dropped their whole roster and left. But I mean, they were never going to be as good as they were before when they were championship caliber, world championship caliber team.
I hope they stay together. But
Hold on, I want to hear this interview real quick. Hold on.
If I do say so
I'm gonna hear this interview real quick.
We have a banger matchup tomorrow. Again, I think it's a grand T2. They've also
I want to hear
different
this
maniacs.
video.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
To go to
This
been good for some time now. Having fun with it. Let's get it running, gang. Let's go.
So you're feeling good, I take it after that one.
I mean, today was just handling business. Tomorrow's what matters. Told the team today if we beat M80X, then everything's gonna fall into place. So that's what it is, and handle business today.
It certainly
True.
fell into
Yep.
place against the Unks. Did you expect to have to face them in this
No.
situation in the lower brackets?
No. So first of all, let me say this. We actually love the Youngs. We scrim against them a lot. They're great guys. I'm very proud of them. I want to say those guys were like, no, like disrespecting them. They were like borderline T4 players, like going into this tournament, right? And they've been like that group's been together a while. They've been grinding. That just goes to show
True,
you right
they
there
just
when
now
teams
got that
stick
tier two.
together and
Yeah.
they improve, they can
I
actually
like
do
the
like, good.
idea
Those guys
of
just got
teams
fourth
together.
in
So that's why
CL.
I'm like, yep.
Like those, I'm proud of those guys. I'm happy for them. I hope they stay together. But as for the question, I was
That's
expecting
the style
Space
I like.
Shoops, and I wanted that revenge game because, that was a
Just wanna
cheese
play
game we
Viporia,
lost to
dude.
them, bro. The layer's bullshit, bro. That map sucks.
True.
So
He's right.
that's all that
He's
happened
right.
in that series, bro.
No one
Mental
knows,
was
'cause you
chalk.
don't know
We
seeds,
went
but
into
you don't know ball,
Clubhouse
but he's
after
right.
losing all 6 rounds. Snake did not say a word. Snake mental chalked. Me mental chalked. Twist was literally doing everything we told him not to do. We said don't swing Teddy early round. What did he do? Put his face in a punch hole. That series was chalked. I wanted our revenge game versus them, but I'm actually glad the Youngs beat them. I felt like they deserved that.
Yeah, I will admit, sitting on the sidelines, I was like, that would be a great rematch. They beat you guys for the first time ever, right? Seeing that happen
I
again.
should, Jay-Z
But
Wills.
at the end of the day, yes, they're top
Look at it
4.
going.
You
More
yourself,
questions.
top
Ask about the
3
next
now.
match.
Potentially a chance to get
Yeah.
top 2. Maybe
Potentially
top
win,
1
yeah.
in NAT2. How does that feel? Is that feeling sunk in? Does it feel right to be in the top 3?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. We've been taking this one game at a time,
I
man.
expect that,
Especially even
to be
after we
honest
lost,
with you.
even going into the game we lost. Like, it's just one game
Going
at a
in
time.
Forsaken was the
There's no
dark horse for me. I
advantages
was
of
like, I don't
anything,
know.
man. It's just
Revelation
handle
expected to
business
be
one
good.
game at a
GGN
time.
expected to be good.
So far, we're
MAX
going
to
through the
be,
losers
like,
bracket and handling like we
underwhelming.
planned
Just
to.
whatever you're saying about them.
It's
They're
a good
just
feeling.
not
I think we all
that
knew we
good.
could be here. I think we were all hoping we'd be from winner side. But at the end of the day, it's all about us and how we play and doing things our way. And that's what we kind of lost track of
That's good.
during
Yeah.
the middle of this tournament.
I'll
We
tell you
tried to
later,
focus
okay? I'll
more
see
too much on the
what
other
next
team
match, okay?
and being ready for what
Next
they
match
were going to do
tomorrow.
and not really playing to our strengths. And so far, when we've played to our strengths, we haven't lost a series. So that's kind of
Tomorrow
been the
it's
goal right
winner.
now.
Like winner is decided.
Well, then on that note, the last question then, looking to tomorrow. Forsaken, lower bracket final. Thoughts about that match?
I'm excited for that match. We'll see what happens. Not going to say any bad juju. I've learned my lesson in the past. I just want to show up. I'm playing. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the teammates I have. I've come a long way. I've improved a lot. I think a lot of people don't understand how ass I used to be.
No, I understand,
and Everyone
JJ.
still thinks I'm ass.
No,
and
I
I'm
understand,
good.
JJ.
But,
I
one
was
game at a
watching
time
back
here,
in like
we're gonna keep handling
22.
business, man.
You were like
Right,
me
JJ,
on
beautiful sentiment
console.
to close
You
us
were
out.
at
Best of
you were
luck
getting
tomorrow.
piss
We
slammed
will
with a
all be
0.7.
tuning in.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I did respect them though.
All right,
It was
see ya.
like more like a
Well,
Karn
best of
kind
luck
of
to
figure back then.
Jay.
Now he's can actually
We
kind of shoot straight.
expected
Like
the
Mr.
what-
B
I don't
too.
think we could have
Mr. B is the
now.
same. They're like the IGLs I respect that are like more or less IGLs because they're good and they command the respect of like really good mechanically player, like really good mechanical players because of their ability to like lead and understand situations and like call what's going on. And the thing I respect a lot about players like JJ Blast and like Mr. B is mechanically in their own right, they are improving and becoming a lot better while they're having to do that, right? Like they're already taking on so much responsibility, but they're also getting in pretty good mechanically while doing it in a role that you do not need to be really good mechanically. Your main job is to have the people that are mechanically gifted around you succeed and thrive and win rounds for you, and you're doing everything to support them doing that. That's the roles they're in, except they're also doing good themselves, which is like, it just adds to it. It adds to your team doing good, and I respect it. Very tippable, because not only is their own game really good, but their whole team's game as a whole is pretty
to
good.
not even have to focus on it or do anything with it at all.
It's honestly really respectable. Anyways, let's get these last two cut up. I just got distracted.
golems, right? Yeah.
It's already working. I don't even need to up the tick rate.
Let's for now torch it up fully, and then I'll design something around. Set day. Let's actually not wait with the torch. Set day.
DJ Blast was pretty bad though when he first came in. He was like Karn kind of,
Set day. Let's
where
actually
he's just
not
like
wait with the
bad
torch now.
mechanically
I'm
for the
pretty
most
sure
part.
Slimes will
Well,
go towards
comparatively,
golems,
he's not
right?
like bad, but bad comparatively. Better than me, of course. Way better than me, of course.
Torching for now.
But bad
I'm pretty sure
comparatively
Slimes
to
will go
their
towards
peers.
golems, right? The torching for now. I'm pretty sure slimes will go towards golems, right? Yeah, they do. And that's they do. And that's
Honestly, very, very tippable. Very tippable. The other team's IGL, I'm pretty sure it's like Gasher, except they're more loose IGL. They're more just a pub stack, which I don't respect as much, but I do think the pub stack is pretty good. I thought BJL would be IGLing, but I guess it's not, which is kind of surprising to me. Cause I've always like in my head been like, oh, BJL, they're good IGL and they're a decent player, but I guess they're not IGL at all. But I mean, to be fair, it's over Gash. Like if you're choosing BJL or Gash, you're probably choosing Gasher.
yeah, they do. And that's how you make like a slime.
But I don't know. I don't know what I choose
Yeah,
there.
they do. And that's how you make like a slime farm. At least the way I know of. But it
I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see tomorrow who wins that. I actually also need to look at eventually the EU games and how those went for quarters. It is exciting. I love tier 2 to tier 1. Tier 1 to tier 2 is tier 2 to tier 1 is so much more exciting than tier 1
like
against
a
tier
slime
1.
farm. At least the way I know of. But it also
I love seeing underdog teams come up.
I can use the fact that they go towards iron golems paired with say around here hoppers.
I just love watching underdog teams. I love underdog teams.
It's
Love watching underdogs play
iron
good.
golems paired with say around. So no is
To be fair, underdogs going into this would have been probably like Dunks or Space
way I know
Shoops, which
of.
both did
What I
really
also
good.
know is I can use
I'm also glad that
the way I
MADX
know
didn't
of. But I also know
get close really to winning the event, to be fair. I mean, maybe the team that beat them got second or first. First or second, maybe they still can. They're guaranteed top 3 at least. But M80, regardless, would have lost to another team also on top of that. So they lost to 2 teams in this event. Of course, at the actual like playoff groups thing. And in groups, I'm pretty sure they lost games. So it's like, I don't know why people thought they were so dominant. People are just glazing. People, I'm going to say this in all honesty. People glaze montage YouTubers. Like, they glaze them. Like the Siege competitive or CS competitive or like Shroud, for example. Shroud insanely glazed when he was a pro, and his whole thing was just having a bunch of good clips from random pub matches on Reddit. People who are like that, who get known because of like pub like playing really good in pubs, and having like clips of those go really like people see all the clips and like, oh my god, this guy's nasty. Oftentimes don't deliver as much as you would want them to. I feel like I'm more saying that in case of Shroud because CS is so much more complicated. Siege they definitely do. Like Stompin was playing really good, but people expect his like whole team to be insane. And Shroud definitely for a time was insane, but towards the later half wasn't as much. But Shroud definitely mechanically is insane. I don't
that's
know.
the way I know.
know.
Of. But it
But like people expect their teams to do so much better because their one player is good. It's like
use
it's
the
a team
fact
game.
that
You
they
know?
go towards iron golems paired with say around
It's like a team game. Your team got to be good.
here hoppers to not even
Of course, you can just ace and win every round, but like it's not realistic against other top tier players. You're not gonna just do that every round. Like you're not that much better. You know?
to not even have
You're not, like,
to
an insane
focus
level
on it
better.
or do anything with it at all.
I actually don't mind Stompin so glazed. The thing I do like though is Stompin doesn't seem to be like a sweater type character where he's like insane ego. He seems to be more or less just chill. He also knows his worth, which honestly I kind of respect. He doesn't have as much drive to play though, that being said, but he does respect his own worth. He's like, nah, I'm not playing for an org that only pay me like 3k when I'm worth like 6k a month, which honestly kind of valid. Same time though, that does also mean he doesn't really want to play too much. He more just wants to play tier 2 and make content, which I mean, fair. He just likes the game. He doesn't really care if he goes pro or not. He just
Anything with
enjoys
it
playing
at
all.
all. So using the fact that Slime's
Honestly, kind of fair. Because his whole team, like, this kind of team he has is more like a friend kind of team too, which is not a bad thing. I think it's good to have a team that's more like that, more a friendship kind of team. I like friendship kind of teams because then you improve together as a group, you know. Not actual friend teams, but like friendship teams. It's like we get along well. We think we know we can improve as a team. Let's keep playing. I like it, especially in tier 2. Tier 1 I'm more questionable on, unless tier 1 it has to be like, you know, these players, even if they're not in their current form, they could easily get back to their like top tier form and be a world contender. Like Virtus Pro, for example. That's more or less kind of a friendship team, but not really. The core is more a friendship team. They like will stay together. They'll play really bad one stage and be like, oh, drop these people. And Virtus Pro's like, no, you're idiots. And then they'll do bad the next stage as well, and they'll be like, oh, drop. And Virtus Pro like, no, you're idiots. And then magically they'll like make SI qual and qualify to SI, show up and get like 4th. Looking dominant while getting 4th. When before that, and even during that event, their map pool looked awful. So it's like how, and they're just that much better when they're actually like firing and like playing together. Like they just work really, really well together. That's kind of the bonus of friendship teams, more or less.
Slash
Is when you're playing with people you enjoy playing with,
pick rate 9 million.
your communication is probably
Slash-
better if you're used to playing together like that
Slash-
for a long term. You know, actually scrimming and everything like that. You know?
Slash
You're more likely to have better communication than a team that's more or less just like, hey, this player's good, let's pick him up. We said your mechanics might not be as good
slash
because you're not picking up the best mechanic players.
slash slash
Regardless, I think
Slash-
Baron is cringe. That's true.
slash
Baron upload for first one like 2 months. That's pretty good. Maybe I should do the same. I don't know. Or no, 10 days. I think before that was like 2 months. I mean, I should upload. That's what that really is. What? I said Baron, you uploaded. That's a good thing. It's a Baron upload. That's good. Anyway, you didn't upload? I thought you uploaded. You uploaded a repo. That's a good thing. I said I should do the same. What do you mean? I said you uploaded. I said that was a good thing. You don't want to upload? Baron upload. That's a bad thing. How dare you, Baron? You suck. Imagine uploading, dude. Couldn't be me. That's true. Regardless of still editing for another 20 minutes on stream, we'll get at least this cut up, and then I will be more productive off stream, and then tomorrow will be good to record whatever assets that I'm good to set to record. Ideally, I have it to 10 minutes on all cut up and concise and ready, and minus the assets, and I have all the assets planned out for tomorrow. Ideally 10 minutes, because that would be roughly probably a third or a fourth. Ideally, maybe 9 minutes, probably 9 minutes more accurate, probably. And then I can start recording those tomorrow, which would be good. I'm gonna record assets tomorrow, that'd be fun. That's what we do for stream tomorrow. That being said, if I do get all of everything in the moment and all the rough moments and everything all cut up and concise, and the only thing left I have to do is assets, music, and subtitling, then the first thing of those I can do is assets. So if I get to that point of ever, which hopefully sooner rather than later, I will just start on straight up editing assets on my own instead of on stream. Whenever I'm done with everything before assets, that is. I'm just gonna work on assets. Regardless, money will be chunk by chunk, and that's what I was saying before. So we will take a break for that, and then after we get done with recording all the assets, we'll be back on Limelight for at least a day or two. I don't know. Oh, it depends what day it is. I don't know what day it is. I don't know how many days before the next Monday that'll be. I don't know. Add notifications for no reason. Sad noises? You're a sad noise. What did I send you, What did you, Baron? What did you, wait, hold on, cat. Hello, what's the audio for this? Heroes acting 27. He didn't react to orange card. That's messed up, man. Messed up. It's messed up. You didn't like that cat, man. That was messed up.
pick rate 9 million. Let's pick.
What's happening? I'm editing and I'm saying, how dare you not watch that cat reel I sent you? The little orange car. I looked at all the other ones. You just didn't look at the orange car. It's like, wow, man. You didn't look at the last one. That's crazy. You just ignored him. Just a little creature.
Slash pick rate 9 million. Let's put it day as well.
9 million. I can count, yeah.
And let's put it day as well. Slash time. Okay, well, we're starting at basically night. Slash time. Okay. Slash.
How dare you, man? That's what I'm saying. How dare you? How dare you not play Siege? Well, also, why don't you play? You got Siege, but you ain't even playing it. We played it last night with Louis. We had 5, to be fair. You could play customs though if you wanted to. Also, I still fry at Siege to clarify. I suck, but it's a brain game, and I love that. It's more brain than aim. Like I went 11-3 last night. 11-3 in the standard game we played. I went 5-5 in the first game, and then we played standard. And I went 11-3. I was watching the Minecraft movie. It was at 2 a.m. You are not watching the Minecraft movie at 2 a.m. You're a liar. You're a liar, man. You are a liar. No one invited you, to be fair, because like we already had 5. We were already on Siege, and then Louis just joined in call, and we were like, "Cool, you're joining us, Louis." And then Louis was like, "Okay." That's what happened. We're at a drive-in theater at 2 in the morning to watch the Minecraft movie? What? What? What do you get up to? What do you were at a drive-in theater at 2 a.m. to watch Mine? Really? Oh, I don't really believe you. It's 2 a.m.
Slash.
Yeah, we got the Minecraft meal from McDonald's. Ooh. Oh, little movie combo.
Slash.
I might also start, Varen, what would you think? The clerk was not happy with us. Oh. What, like at the drive-in? They saw you with the meal and they were like, "You're gonna throw it in your car?" Huh? How were they not happy with you? What did you do? What did you do?
Time. Okay, well we're starting at basically night. Night.
Oh no, he was just grumpy. Oh, I see.
This is night 1.
I see. Varen, would you care if I brought back... I might. I don't know yet. Would you care if I brought back, like... sessions, but, like, on games we have already and that are free? Would you, you know? If I was, like... fuck it, at Saturday, at my normal stream time, which is, like, an hour and 47 minutes ago is when I started stream, for you, an hour 47 minutes ago. So like, why don't I just tell you your time? It's 1:45 for you. That's when I normally start. What if we start maybe, you know, and I'm like, "Hey, what if we do this, people?" And then people will be like, "No," and then I'm like, I don't know. I kind of have to be set. It kind of have to be like a planned session, you know, because like I don't want like a 5 stack on like. When I'm streaming, I don't want like a 5 stack on like CS or something and then Louis just saying the N-word. Like I really don't want that when I'm streaming at all, to be honest with you. Like I don't want that at all on my stream. And in my VOD, I don't want that, you know? So like, so it kind of has to be planned. It has to be like me, you, Zybel, friends with friends or something. It can't really be like, "Hey, we're getting on Siege. Please don't do it. People that I know will do it." So like, I don't really know. I might though. I might bring it back. I don't think it'll be like it'll always be at my stream time, and it'd be like for doing it. Let's say Fridays, like a friend's day or something. Play like some game together. I could play Uno or something. I don't know. Maybe, and maybe you upload one of those sessions, but probably not unless it's like I don't know. You should upload Siege. I don't know. I just think everybody should play Siege. It's just like the best shooter. I don't know, man. I don't know. It gets still opinionated, but I just love Siege. It's so much more a brain game. Like, I feel like if you suck mechanically, you can do good at Siege. And you don't even need to do good at Siege for a Siege video. You just vibe. Honestly, Varen, what if tonight... I know I said I would get progress done. What if tonight, after my stream, which I'm ending in like 10 minutes, we get me, you, Siege, and maybe we get in like a Joker and an Az and a Louis or something, and you're recording, so it doesn't matter. You can cut out if Louis said... Louis just gets angry on CS. Like, he's been really bad on CS lately. Like, Siege, he was kind of fine. Like, he's shit. Like, we were playing Siege, he was fine. It's just on CS lately, he's been... angry. I think angry would be the right... He's been angry.
At basically night. This is night 1.
Been saying some gamer words every time he gets on CS. And I mean like every time he's on CS. And it's like, oh.
At basically night. This is night. Basically night. This is night 1. This is night 1.
Maybe, you know, maybe he gets a lot angry, man. He gets getting pissed. And it's like, bro, it's a random CS comp match. This means nothing. This isn't even Premier. It means nothing. The highest rank right now is, I think, Gold Nova. No, it's not even, what is the higher rank? It's like the Eagle. The highest rank is nowhere near even like the old highest ranks of comps. Like, no one is even a good rank at CS comp. CS competitive rank distribution is what you should check, 'cause it's like really, really low with CS2. Alright, pull it over. I'm pretty sure it's like really low. No, that's Premier. Okay, yeah, competitive. Premier, so as you can see, Premier, this is like the distribution or whatever. This is CS2 to CSGO rank. Oh, you're putting them in terms of the numbers. You don't use that. It's more like actual competitive rank distribution. So as you can see, this is the highest, right? I don't even remember what they're all called for rank distribution wise. But like, this is the highest rank before. They're now way lower. There's literally, I'm pretty sure if I'm right, this is one guy. I'm pretty sure if I'm right, that's literally one person. Like, actually one human being. And that's not a joke. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these are one human being. But as I was saying, it's a lot lower. Like, no one's even like a good rank or anything. Like, everybody's low. Everybody's down here in the garbage ranks. Like, you don't need to worry. You get anger. It's like, oh my god, Lou, calm down. Calm down, Lou. Go play Premier. Do that in Premier. Premier's actually great for that. Premier, you hear a lot of racial slurs and a lot of slurs in general. It's there's a lot. I played like 5 Premier games ever. 2 of them I know for a fact there was a lot of slurs in 2 of them. And the sad thing is, only 3 of those games I played was with people talking in game chat. So that says something. That says something about CS, to be honest with you. Siege, I don't even think it's that bad.
Night. This is night 1.
I feel like people think Siege is like CS in terms of like game chat, and it's like not that bad. Like nowhere near that bad.
This is night 1. Being when it's on night. This is night 1. Being when it's on night. It's on night 3. I don't know. 3. I don't know.
Girls, let me get this cut up so I can end the stream. Let's get this done and go back to just editing and cutting up the in the moment stuff and playing out the voiceovers. And once I get done with these in the moment stuff, I can actually do that off stream. Right? So I'm more just yapping.
On night.
You can't adjust the audio there. That's just straight up outside audio unless I want to re-record that, and I don't. So work to go and purposely re-record and randomly. I'm gonna pull this over.
This is night 1. Being when it's on night 3. I don't know. It's on night 3. I don't know. It was like start a night. So this night's like 10 minutes today time. And then we'll see how efficient it is after what would be 3 days. This is night 1. It was like 1. Being when it's on night. It was like start a night. So this night's like 10 minutes today time. And then we'll see how efficient
Gross, you play Siege, I'm not, dude. Siege is a W. I love Siege. I'll probably play cringe operators that I kind of like right now, to be honest with you. And I kind of want to play more, to be honest with you. But they're not really like OP. They're just kind of meta.
it was like
Well, they're not really bad. Actually, I didn't see them a lot in tier 2. But it really depends on what team you play and like what the site is and like the way you're gonna attack. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna play them. I like them.
basically night. It was like start a night. So this
I went 11-3 though in that game. I watched Lou die in front of me the last round, and then I headshot the guy. Because we were dumb and we kept giving Zoden the we didn't give him, he just had the bomb constantly and he would die. Actually, I think Zai died that round as well, like nowhere near anybody, so then we had to go recover it with like 20 seconds left. Regardless, I love Siege, dude. I don't know, you don't even need to aim, and it's just
starting at basically night. It was like start a night. So this night's like 10 minutes today time. Starting at basically night. It was like start a night. So this night's time. Okay, well, we're starting at basically night. It was like start of night, so this night's like 10 minutes today time. Today time.
Gross, I love Seed, dude. It's so good. So good. It's such a good game. Hello, I'm just editing because I need to get the moments for assets ready for tomorrow, which ideally I would have had ahead of time so we could do today, but I did not have that ready, dude. So I'm just getting the moments cut up more, and then I can start planning out after stream tonight. At least to probably 4 minutes, maybe we'll get it more than that, hopefully. A moments of assets planned out that I can then record on stream tomorrow, which will requiring us to go back on Minecraft and actually build some fun things, like notably
300 to 500 days video
not that.
in order to play with any of the new additions to Minecraft.
What's that one I'll need? I think there's somewhere in
So
here
in
we
order to make
explain.
the spawning platform only able to spawn slimes, I had to make sure to torch it up and wall.
I mean, there's some of these I'm gonna need to record assets for. I know for a fact. There's quite a bit of these I'm gonna have to, because there's a lot of like random explaining things that I need to actually make the assets for explaining it, especially later on.
After what would be 3 days. So then quickly 3 days. So then quickly 3 days.
So let me actually take that and do a little speed up, so I can have the little speed up. Let me drag that back so I can go over here and drag this out. Boop. Cut it up. And then use this on a quick speed time lapse. So where did I say this? Match this audio up. Right there.
Quickly.
So how do I want to do this for it transitioning to 3 days? I might just do like a hard cut like I was going to, but is there any way I can... I'd have to put it on like 1,000 times to even have it be like rainy. And then even if that's 11 seconds that I don't want of
How
random...
efficient it is after what would be 3 days.
That's way too slow. Wait, there's a little cut in there that I didn't need. Alright, well, what was that for? Duration 5 times that would probably be good, but how does that look visually? That's a lot better. It's probably fittable and it wouldn't look horrible. Probably. It really depends on when I put in music and stuff, how it seems.
What would be 3 days. So then quickly.
That's not bad.
What would be 3 days. So then quickly. So then quickly. Quickly. Let's now see how.
Did I smoothen out the last cut up bit? I actually don't remember. I smoothed out the last in the moment thing. Where am I? That's smoothened out. Is that what I was referring to? It is. Okay, cool.
Let's now see how efficient it is. Nothing over a stack. Okay, that's roughly 2 stacks an hour, which doesn't sound crazy, but let me. So 2 stacks an hour. Let me. So then quickly.
Oh, right. It's because this was dragged out from this. Oh.
Over a stack. Roughly 2 stacks an hour. An hour.
Let me... Boom. Boom. I was like, why? Why? That's why.
Stacks an hour, which does. That's roughly 2 stacks an hour. Okay, that's roughly 2 stacks an hour, which doesn't sound Okay, that's roughly 2 stacks an hour, which doesn't... Nothing. Over a stack is nothing. Over a stack. Okay, that's roughly 2 stacks an hour, which doesn't sound crazy, but... I mean, it isn't, but that's all I need. Sound crazy, but... I mean, it isn't. Sound crazy. I mean, it isn't, but that's all...
Right, get this up. Again, just a very boring today, though. Just a very boring day for stream today. Tomorrow, though, be a lot more exciting. A lot more exciting, so we'll actually be doing the assets, which are fun. Asset recording is just fun, because it's a lot of, like, building visually what I want to explain, or doing visual funny bits, which I just like being able to do. Straight up. I just like doing those. It makes me able to actually like, think about what I want for, like, the framing and everything. It's fun. I don't know. It's fun.
Doesn't sound crazy. I mean, it isn't. But it doesn't sound crazy. I mean, it isn't. But that's all I need. All I need. All I need.
Then how does that flow with... Oh, there is no next audio, so I don't know. Alright. But there.
All I need. Isn't, but that's all I need.
Should be good. Then connect these, which means we now just cut down to 8 minutes. But of course, a lot of this we now need to put on to the proper spots, and then I can plan out everything. And I think I'm gonna wait to do these in my own time. And I'm gonna stream like right now before Twitch auto forces an ad, because if I edit during an ad, it will just play the ad through to the end. I guess I just want to do a quick 2-hour stream today. Ideally, I would have been able to record assets today, but I couldn't because I did not have everything cut up and done. I'm gonna end this stream in the next 30 seconds in order to not do it. Regardless, I'm doing stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow to actually do good stuff. We can if you want, Baron. Regardless, I have to actually cut up and I do everything. So I'm gonna stream right now before the ad plays. Like right now before the ad plays. I'm gonna go edit more and get more of this cut up and have it to where it's ready to record like 2 to 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, maybe even 6 minute assets tomorrow live on stream, which should be fun and exciting and great and awesome and actually good content. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.